inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you, cause real women don't bitch, no. Real women don't, 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 real women don't bitch.
Hey, thank you for joining me on the Real Women Don't Bitch podcast. This is your proud host, August Crenshaw, aka Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. I am the #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs because building mental muscle is necessary in order to implement successful business strategies. This show has been created for the woman who is not excuse-driven and needs help building a profitable business. I will be interviewing women from various fields who are willing to break the silence on struggles that specifically affect female entrepreneurs. Welcome to a show where I and guest speakers from time to time share our methods that help us beast our business no matter what is going on in our lives. Whether you are an online or brick and mortar business owner, this show is for you. We will hit every angle, personal, professional, and spiritual. Why? Because on any given day, you get hit with shit from a scenario involving one, more, or perhaps all of the above. It all impacts you and your mindset towards your business. I have made it my personal mission to provide a space where we dive deep into the BS we face on a day-to-day basis. What's going on? Hey, listen, if you want to survive in this game of entrepreneurship, let me tell you something that you are going to need to learn to do ASAP. And that is how to take decisive action and eliminate distractions and get people away from you who mean you no earthly good. When it comes to my energy, I protect it at all costs. I don't care who you are. Now, I know what I'm about to say. Some of you won't be able to stomach it, but whether your mother, brother, father, sister, uncle, best friend I grew up for 20 years, I don't care who you are. If you habitually show me that your energy is off, then that's it. Deuces. You don't even have to habitually show me. If you show me something that is too strong in just one circumstance, then I'm not dealing with you. And what a lot of you do is you allow negativity to sit around you and you aren't able to thrive to the best of your ability because you don't eradicate bullshit as soon as you see it coming. And this may seem like it's minor, but I'm going to give you an example just to show you, like on social media, what I do when people show me their true colors. So there was this gentleman, right, who sent me a friend request one day, and behind that friend request was some friendly conversation through Messenger. I'm already cautious when people start talking to me through Messenger and they're men because there's typically the flirtation, even though my status says I'm married. If you even watch a couple of my videos or anything comes up with marriage, you hear on a consistent basis, I'm not just happily married. I'm in a blissful marriage and have been for a long time. And me and my husband work together. But moving forward, the conversation that was periodically held seemed like it was decent. Well, what happened was I put a post up that said on a scale of 1 to 10, where's your confidence? And I had some people say 10. Some people said stuff like 32, 6, 7, 5, 4. Now, you could imagine there was such a strong variation. Well, I had this gentleman come out of nowhere, and it seemed like the people that it didn't seem like it. This is what it was. The people that said 10 or above, he was like, great, that's excellent. That's where it's got to be. That's where it's got to stay. But then the people that said anything less than that, he was like, you need to get that shit up. I'm going to need that to go from a 7 to a 10. And, when I saw it, I was just like, wow. And mind you, I'm like, did I miss something? Because I never see us commenting on like posts, liking the same post. I don't even think that he's a mutual friend of these people that he's responding to. And as I was going through the post, I was responding because my thing is if a person was willing to be vulnerable on my post, I want to say something that's encouraging to them, because that is the nature of August Crenshaw, to give something that's going to help keep you moving forward. Well, anyway, what I did was where he put stuff like, yeah, that's great, you're a 10, there's no fear here. I was like, well, why do you think expressions like feel the fear and do it anyway exist? I was already on combat mode, because I'm like, you saying stuff that sounds good, but what you're saying, it isn't accurate. And then on the post where he was like, yeah, well, you need to get this up and get that up, I finally just came full fledged and said, do you ever empower people? Maybe it's me. Maybe there's something that I don't understand. I'm looking at you and you're responding to these people and you don't know their story. But a lot of these people, they've been vulnerable with me on social media in the background and told me their issues. And so where you're bitching at them because they said that they're a 6, I remember when they were a 3. When they're saying they were an 8, I remember when they were a 5. And I'm celebrating with them and complimenting them for where I see them moving forward. Well, I did call them out, and I'm like, sometimes people do things and they don't even realize they do them until someone calls them out on it. But, what you've done is inappropriate and you should fix it, because I'm getting irritated by you because you're not helping. And this person did not come back and say, I'm sorry, I didn't think about it. They didn't respond on the front end and they didn't respond on the back end. And you want to know what I did? I blocked his ass. Because at the end of the day, what you did was out of sync with what I do. It was not in alignment with what I do. I call women to the carpet every single day and tell them they need to stop bullshitting and invest in themselves. I call people about every day about very controversial issues and put a foot to people's ass, as some of my clients say, and require them to stand up and do something that is going to take them to the next level. But don't ever get it twisted. For those of you that get a chance to know me at the higher levels, I am a highly compassionate woman. I cry with my clients. I am there with my clients. I have emotional conversations. I am cheerleading with them. I am cheering for them when they, and I don't believe that coaches are cheerleaders, but you do need to have a cheering element to what you do. And there are conversations that I've had with people that have never invested a dime with me. I don't think they'll ever invest a dime with me, and I don't care. It's just that at that moment, my spiritual intuition felt led to bless them. And I did what I believed that I was supposed to do, and there's no loss for that, and there's no expectation for it, which means that God has me for what I did. The universe is going to supply to me abundantly for blessing someone, raining on a seed that was already planted. That is how my mindset works. So when I tell somebody to quit playing around and get up off your ass, I've earned the right to do that. But I'm not just this big old negative machine that's sitting here talking and telling people that this is what you need to do, and I have no heart. I'm full of heart and compassion. No matter how masculine I may seem in some attributes, I am very much a woman. I am very much an emotional being. And I pay attention to my energy. Now, mind you, I'm not mad at the dude. I don't have anything against the dude. But what you will not do is you will not bring that energy into the post that I put up. He's not my ideal client. I don't owe him anything. And he changes the atmosphere of the experience that I was producing. And for that reason, I had to cut him off. And for some of you, this is the thing that is blocking you from being able to go forward, because you will not take decisive action. You will not say, oh, I'm not mad at her, but this sister's out of order, so let me not be established with her. Oh, well, this person did this and that was wrong, so let me go and talk to them real quick and let them know that this is not acceptable. If you aren't willing to take that level of decisive action, then you aren't ready to be a CEO. You are not ready to be a mogul and to run your own company, because here are the facts, ladies. When you run a business, your emotions don't have anything to do with the bottom line. How you're feeling today, whether you're cramping or not, has nothing to do with the executive decisions that need to be made on a consistent basis. And your inability to take decisive action on a small level will prevent you from moving up on a big level. You have to do it when you're a little loke, as they say in the hood, when you're small in the game. Because if you can't do it with the small things, trust me, you won't do it with the big things, because you're going to be afraid because the stakes are higher. I don't care how much money is on the table. I don't care who you're connected with. If your behaviors and your attributes do not work in alignment with what I'm doing, then it's bye to you. Because whatever you're connected to, whatever financial gain there is, I will get it from somewhere else and then some. I will get reconnected to that person full circle. When you try to avoid dealing with issues because of a monetary gain, because of a connection that you think is going to be there, you're trying to force your success. You don't have to force anything, because where it looks like one door is closing, another door will open. Where it looks like one opportunity is ending, another one will be right there for you. You're not going to go without. You're not going to lack if you're consistent with your messaging and how you show up and what your standards are. You are sending a message out to the world and to the universe that you are forced to be reckoned with, and that you will not compromise on your dream. Ladies, what areas in your business are you not taking decisive action on? What are you thinking about too much? What are you tolerating? What behaviors do you need to eliminate right now? What do you need to call out? Who do you need to call out to let it be known that the sheriff is in town? Ladies, decisive action is one of the primary characteristics of success. Can't keep thinking for too long. I like a game that I used to play a lot called dominoes. Here's the saying I'm going to leave you with. You think long, you think wrong. All right, I'm out of here. Deuces. Thank you for joining me today. Remember to cultivate a mindset that is biased towards taking action. No bitching, whining, or complaining. Here, our mantra is, real women don't bitch, we get shit done. See you next week as I continue to bring you what you need to keep your head in the game and beast your business. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Would you like a specific topic covered? Have a question you would like answered live? Then head on over to realwomen.don't bitch.podcast.com. Subscribe to my email list, hit me up, and I got you. Interested in being a guest speaker? You walk the walk? Then you can sign up on the website too. This is your #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs, Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. Signing out. Deuces.
Inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you.